Well, time to talk about what happened at the H3H3 live podcast event. Sorry, I'm out of character today, guys. Today's a travel day, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff online about Tana Mongeau and how she ruined the event. So I want to tell you what I know about, but from behind the scenes, because I was actually there. So, first of all, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the overwhelming response on the video I posted 2 days ago. I appreciate that so much. I'm shocked. Thank you for every comment, every like. I read most of them, and I'm trying to respond back, but there's so many, so forgive me if I don't. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Also, I want to thank you, a big thank you to Yibu Beauty for sponsoring this video. You can use Rich Lux for 20% off. You can click the link down below, and free shipping for sponsoring where I'm got to stay at. So thank you, Yibu Beauty. Check them out. If you're into skincare, you're a big skincare snob like me, definitely check them out. All the stuff is made here in California. So I really like them. I think this is a great skincare brand. I think you should check it out too. Use code RICHLUX, 20% off plus free shipping. So thank you, Yibu Beauty, for sponsoring this video. Okay, so I got to the theater. I met Olivia. She was super nice. She was the point of contact, and she took me to the dressing room. Super nice. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't know how she does it, but she is like a ringleader to a huge circus. Like, there's so much going on, but she kept it all together. So shout out to her. Whoa. I mean, the amount of pressure that she deals with to execute things. Whoa. Talk about a superwoman, right? All right, so check this out. So I'm in the dressing room, and I'm sitting there. I'm getting ready, touching up. I went live on TikTok and things like that. Posted some stories and normal stuff. Well, then I hear this boisterous laughter, like ha 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 ha, from the hallway, and I'm like, I recognize that laugh. That has to be a Tana. That's Tana's laugh. So I get up, I peek my little, I cracked the door open, and there was Tana walking straight toward me, and I say hi, and she says, oh my gosh, hi, how have you been? I was like, it's been forever since we've seen each other. So she comes, and I was like, do you want to come in? She goes, yeah, sure. So she came in my dressing room. I was showing it off, like, look, I have look what I got. I got a freaking shower in here. So anyway, so I was like, do you want to do an Instagram story? She said, yes. So we did an Instagram story. Here we go, roll it. You guys, I'm here with the queen.
Oh, you're too
Miss
nice.
Tana.
You're my queen.
How do you feel tonight?
Terrified, nervous, might get canceled, might ruin all the bills, like everything. We walked in, the live crowd is crazy. I didn't know there were that many people here.
Did you get bombarded with people like, hey,
It was really fun.
Yeah. Tonight's YouTube's sexiest night. It was here. I'm glad you're here. Look what she's wearing. With this bomb on. Ooh.
It's Valentino. I don't fucking know, honestly.
I love her. Bye.
I love you.
All right. So her dressing room was right across from mine. Like you can, like, here's mine, here's hers, here's the hallway. Okay. So after that, she went to her room. They shut the door. I went to my room, shut my door, and I think as the show went on, she was introduced. She wasn't in her dressing room long, because after that, like, she was on stage the majority of the time. She didn't seem like any different than how I always remember her. I always remember her just kind of just like nonchalant, like whatever, just going with the flow. But how she was on stage was kind of how she was when I first met her when she walked.
3 of the 5 people in that category tried to, and I think
Really?
I think it could be a fun game trying to figure out who. I thought it was a fun bit, like for the viewers at home, like to guess who.
Do you want me to guess?
You're not
Was
the
it
viewer
Drew?
at home, babe. You're in a suit on the stage.
All right.
Don't get in a fist fight. It'll look just like TanaCon. Like, let's keep it right. No one can here.
We've got a whole
can't
bunch of these, by the way.
I can't have 2 live events and people almost that. So, I was gonna tell you what we went shopping for, but that would be something you shouldn't say on live. Bad joke. Sorry.
Go ahead. What was it?
It's like the hats, Kidding.
You want me to tell her to stop? Knock it off?
straighten her out.
Will you keep your friend in order, please, Jeff?
All right, let's. Probably gonna have to cut her mic soon.
So she wasn't any different. But no, she didn't like smell like alcohol. She didn't come across like drunk to me. And
I don't.
Can you?
Shut up.
No, look at him.
We'll see.
I love you both
listen,
so much.
This is what I'll say about Trisha.
I love you both so much. I feel like a child of divorced parents. And I hate it.
This is what I'll say about Trisha.
No. I want it to all work, Ethan.
So here's what I'll say.
Imagine Trisha Paytas was on this stage right now.
Yeah. She's not coming out.
in actuality, I almost think that that's just her gimmick. That's just her stick. Like that's just like a personality she just like plays up. So I don't know. Like I said, apparently she asked for a drink on stage, so maybe she was drinking on stage. I don't know. Unless she was under the influence of something else I don't know about. I don't know. But she did say she was nervous. That I can see. To sit up there on stage with such big personalities, to be introduced with, was it Logan Paul or was it Jake Paul? I always forget. And then you have Jeff Wittek and Ethan Klein and Gila Klein and Dan and Olivia and so many more other people that were there. It's like, it could be a bit nervous. Especially when you're at that caliber of a theater where they hold the Oscars, where Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. It is it could be super nervous. So if she did something maybe at home, maybe take a shot or something to, loosen up a little bit, because she knew. She even said to me in the dressing room, I'm going to get canceled tonight. And I think she said the same thing on stage or to other people.
Guys, I'm here with the queen.
Oh, you're too
Miss
nice.
Tana.
You're my queen.
How do you feel tonight?
Terrified, nervous, might get canceled, might ruin all the bills.
So I think that she knew that she was putting herself in a situation where she's trying to be, like, in her words, be cordial with other personalities like Trisha and James.
I recall last time you were on our show, you made a promise to me to denounce James Charles in all of his forms.
I am very happy to be civil.
And also still have this relationship of a friendship with Ethan Klein. Now, my opinion is I think that Ethan Klein is a way better friend to her than James and Trisha, but that's just my opinion. We can discuss, that's for another video. We can go bullet point, if you want. But he's shown her a lot more kindness and light than I think they have. But that's my opinion. So, With that being said, I think that she knew that she had the audience of James and the audience of Trisha side-eyeing her, that she was there with Ethan. But overall, she had the stage. Like, she was there. She didn't want to denounce Trisha. She didn't want to denounce James. She instead just kept playing it off to look at my makeup. I'm trying to be cordial. I'm trying to be civil. I get it. Like, she wants to become Switzerland. And I think that that night applied a lot of pressure on her to not necessarily choose a side. And nor was there any, pressure with Ethan applying pressure or the audience applying pressure. I just think it was one of those moments where within herself, she's seeing how contradicting things are. And this is why she kept saying, I'm going to get canceled tonight. And this is why I think that she maybe had something to drink. I was backstage. I didn't watch the entire show on the screen because it was like a minute behind. It was very interesting because I can hear it live, but then I can see it with a 10-second lag, if that makes sense. So I was more listening than seeing. But anyways, y'all know more than y'all know more than me. So let's just say she was drunk out of her mind. Let's just say that, okay? Totally just whatever. I can understand why of how nervous she was. I get the gig. Hold on. I can't see. I gotta put my hairband on. I'm not editing this video. Okay, I can see now. Whoa. I got a perm, so that's what it is. Then, and I feel bad for her because I think she did put herself in a between a rock and a hard place. And I think that ultimately the comments and social media, what basically holding up a mirror and saying, look, girl, I mean, come on, look what the people are saying. The people have spoken. The people, and I'm not even going to go there, but she knows. Like, the thing is, you can sit here and tell someone, oh, well, you need to do this and you should be doing that. But don't you think that person knows? Like, they actually has to live with that. Like, Tana has to live with that within herself. And that, to me, is much more worse than me telling someone, do you support James Charles? You support Church Pace? Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. And maybe she knows something that we don't know. Maybe, I hear a lot of things from the background. Well, if you only knew this person, you wouldn't think that. Like, I hear that a lot. Okay. This is why sometimes it's better to not meet people, because then you don't humanize them. All right, moving on. Jeff Wittek. If I had oh my God, Jeff Wittek gave me husband vibes. Jeff Wittek gave me the 2025, 2024 version of James Bond. I've never met a person whose skin is so flawless in my entire life. Okay? I met Jeff Wittek backstage. Whoa. And I want to say this about Tana too. Tana was coherent and she was present in the moment. All right, she may have been a little like loopy, but she was there. Because I asked her some questions and she responded. Jeff Wittek, he was in the moment, present, right here, right now. I am living and I am present and I am enjoying this moment. He was very much giving that. I said something to him and he was so in the moment that he said, well, what do you mean by that? And I was like, well, what I mean by that is this. He's like, oh, you know what? I was like, oh my God. Like, sometimes you meet people that's like, yeah. When I'm telling you, I looked that man, I couldn't find one pore. I've never seen someone with I don't know what beauty skincare regimen he's on, what skin smoothie he's drinking, or what something, but there needs to be some type of, I want to know what lotion, potion, or cream he is taking, because everything was just smooth. It was perfect. I could have went like this to his face and there would have been no makeup, because it was something else. It was natural. It was 10 across the boards. Jeff Wittek, if I ever had a husband, not that I want one, really Jeff Wittek. I mean, oh my God. I can't believe it. Like, it was, you just had to be there to see it. You literally just had to be there to see it. So I think he's a good friend to Tana. I think he did kind of hold her back a little bit, like, from really popping off. And he did defend her and say, like, look, this is what she wants to say without saying it. Let me say it for her. Because there's points where he stood up and spoke for her. But anyways, from the behind the scenes thing, I think that y'all just don't leave Tana alone. Let me tell you why. Because she's already going through a lot. Already. What do they say? Don't kick someone when they're down. You know what I'm saying? With that, to me, I had a great time. I was entertained. The crowd was entertained. I don't see people running for refunds or whatever, anything like that. The people were there to be entertained, and honey, they were entertained. And watching watching Tana on stage, maybe a little tipsy, that was, to me, part of the
An honored guest. He is the winner of the 2023 Soundbite Olympics. It's Rick Flux. Bring out the queen. Yes. With an entourage. We love you, and congratulations on winning. So nice to see you. You are the queen.
Let me kiss the ring.
Oh, thank you. Finally, someone that respects me. Rich really knows how to make it. Look at those shoes, man. Rich is really, he's out here just, the stage is yours, my friend.
I love those shoes.
So Rich is going to be presenting Biggest Influencer Catastrophe. Rich is the queen. Rich is the queen. Rich can do no wrong. Rich is the queen. Go ahead, please.
Hello, peasants. Welcome. Thank you, Ethan, for putting on this show for me.
Of course, man. We're here for you.
I can't stand Dan. He better not be here. Okay. Let me see. Best YouTuber, Rich Lux. Okay.
So we got to roll the video.
Best TikToker, Rich Lux. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This better be a check. Biggest influencer catastrophe. Rolling. I mean, I got to see her in her element. You got to see her in the pure essence as Tana, I guess. And to me, that was fun. And to see her, period, because she didn't really. I mean, she doesn't really. Somebody was saying in the comments that, you know, she's so nervous. She really doesn't do stuff live in front of that many people, in front of a huge audience. That was a big theater that we're at. It's right there, right on Hollywood Boulevard. It's a huge theater right there. You guys know the name of the theater. If you know the name of the theater, put in the comments down below. Let the people know. It was a big deal to be at that theater on stage. It was a packed house. It was packed full of people. So if you're not used to, you know, all the attention of that caliber, I can see how she could be nervous. You know, I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. I will be reading and watching. So yeah, let me go. I have to catch my flight because I don't want to miss it. All right.